I decided to try somewhere new for breakfast this morning, and this little diner was actually pretty good. Anyways, 2 months have gone by since the last episode, and so we've got some catching up to do. I've got a couple things that I want to get you caught up on throughout this video. First things first, what have I been doing the past few months? Well, I decided to put my head down and just grind. I don't think I've taken a day off once in the past 2 months, and I've mostly just been truck driving. And it did pay off. We got our $20,000 business loan paid off. We got $10,000 to the loan of our land paid off. And I have $60,000 left in our bank account, and I can't handle having that much money in my bank account. It's making me uncomfortable, so we got to go spend it today. My business strategy has been pretty loose, and that's mostly because, well, I'm not trying to scale this business and retire young or anything like that. I honestly don't care if we make a ton of money from it. I just want to play with machines until we're too old to work. And anyways, my loose business plan has kind of been to work up to building a farm. And in the meantime, just getting money through odd contracts like trucking and logging and construction work. Maybe this summer we'll be able to do a little bit more contract work. I might have to get out of Silver Run Forest a little bit to find work because there's really no farms there except for Walter's farm. But anyways, in terms of our construction side of things, I've been wanting to do a little bit more excavation work. And really the only machine or the only ability that we're missing right now to do that kind of work is we need something that we can dig trenches with. And so I think we're heading up to that house up there. I found a guy on Farm Brick Marketplace yesterday who runs a little excavation business here in Riverbend Springs, and he is selling his mini excavator, and that is exactly what we need. I've got to say, I like this guy's house. I like this guy's yard. This is everything looks pretty squared away, pretty well thought out. His truck is really clean, his skid steer is really clean, and there's the mini excavator. This is exactly what I like to see when I'm doing a Farm Brick Marketplace deal. Because you can see if this guy takes good care of everything else in his life, he probably took good care of this excavator. So I'm gonna give it a look, make sure everything runs and make sure everything runs properly, make sure it was well taken care of. And so far, everything looks really good on it. It's not brand new, but it's still pretty new. And he's selling it for $50,000. I think we're going to buy it. And we have paid him $50,000. Thank goodness. I hate having money in my bank account. I am very excited for the Tilt Deck trailer by Roughneck Modding to come out. Because I tried the little yellow trailer we have. This is some behind the scenes talk right here. And it was too narrow. I tried the dump bed trailer we have, and it was too narrow. And so we got to use this trailer, which seems a little bit overkill, but we just got to work with what we got for now. Samuel Ortega and Eddie's shop. Don't worry, we're going to talk about that whole mess in a little bit. But first, I've got to learn to put my foot down and say, this is how it is, or this is how it isn't. Take it or leave it. Now, if you're wondering what the heck am I talking about? Well, I've got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is we get to test out the mini excavator immediately. The bad news is it's for the weird animal dealership neighbors, the ones I'm always trying to avoid. I think they wanted to build a house next to the house I'm renting. I always try to sneak out without them seeing me. I wasn't able to successfully sneak out yesterday. I walked out and they're like, "Oh, hey neighbor, what a nice day it is. Don't you think so? Aren't you enjoying your spring weather?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm enjoying spring weather. What do you want?" And they're like, "Oh, well, we're looking to build our dream home here, and we were just wondering where, you like to do a little bit of construction work, if you'd be willing to do a soil test for us." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I would love to." Not, because of course they sweet talked me into it. I'm not getting paid for this. I mean, it's a tiny job. It's only going to take maybe an hour at the most, but still, I don't. This is the last time. This is the last time I'm letting them talk me into working for them for free. But, safety first. I put that there. Good grief. Put that there. There we go. And grab this one. Oh, geez, I'm really blocking the road here. And we go boop. And we grab that. Good. You'd think I was born yesterday. Gotta put that one there. Boop. And finally, we'll grab this one. I think we'll put it here. Luckily, literally no one grabs on this road, but just in case. So, running our machine a few months ago that we used to haul those logs with, I started to get the hang of using joysticks when I was running that. But now we got a problem, because the controls on this are the exact opposite. So this is going to be a little bit awkward, but we'll learn. For anyone who doesn't know what a soil test is, basically, before you build a foundation, you dig down a little ways, and then some smart dude comes and does a few tests to make sure there's not too much clay or too much sand. Just make sure it's sturdy enough to build on. Like where I live in real life, there's so much nasty clay around here that like you can't even dust your freaking house without doing one of these. You know what I think? I think it's time to do a reverse challenge with a trailer that I can actually see. And if I mess this up, well then, I don't know what then, but I'll be upset about it, that's for sure. Alright, well I definitely came in a little too wide, but that's okay. We can work with this. We're not going to do a full 360. If in real life, you can't do that. You cannot turn your head a full 360 degrees. I'm thinking right over here would be a good place to park it. Actually, it's one of the newer machines we have. We better get it under the shelter. I do feel bad about kicking the Massey Ferguson now. I'm really hopeful that this summer we can get a bigger shed. Alright, well now I think it's time to talk about what's on everyone's mind. I mean, if it's not on your mind, it should be. And that is the Kubota is back. Woo! That is a weight off my shoulders. Even though it's been 2 months now, I'm still glad to have it back. And Samuel Ortega, if you don't know why his motives were to steal it from us, well, go back to the beginning episodes of the series and you'll find out why. There was a little bit of drama between the two of us. However, he was still in the wrong, and so he's actually in jail now. And as far as Eddie's shop, well, all the equipment's been gone for a few months. I noticed there's a John Deere tractor out here today. I don't know what that's about, but there's been a pickup truck here pretty consistently the past week, and so I think I'm going to just be nosy and go over here and talk to whoever it is and find out what's going on.
Hey there. I'm Eddie, the original founder. Since Samuel couldn't stay out of trouble, I bought the shop back, and we'll be running it again. You must be the one helping him stir up all the trouble, huh?
Well, I tried to be on his good side, but I obviously wasn't very successful at that.
Hey, I'm just giving you a hard time. You haul equipment, right? I'm gonna be buying a lot of machines over the new few months, and was wondering if you'd like to do the trucking for me.
Well, yeah, I'd love to. Just let me know when and where.
Well, I'm remodeling the inside of the shop first. I have some things that need to be brought up from Selby River, Bend Springs. I recon just a pickup truck and trailer would do.
All right. Well, that went better than our first interaction with Samuel, so I guess Eddie's taking the shop back over. That's pretty exciting. Sell by. Yeah. There was some dude at Giants who his entire task for the afternoon was coming up with a name for this warehouse, and that was what he came up with. Look, I hope that every kid out there has a very loving mother. However, some kids their mom loves them just a little bit too much, and those kids grow up to be adults and they become delusional. They become delusional because they've been too heavily rewarded for just pure mediocrity, and they get out into the workforce and they think coming up with a name like Sell By for a business that sells and buys is creative. They think that's okay. It's definitely the same dude who named the same restaurant in Silver Run Forest Pizza Pasta with a picture on the billboard of some pizza and pasta. That's not okay. Like, try a little bit. Anyways, it is hailing right now. This is our second trip to Riverbend Springs today. And we've got some furniture that he's putting in there. A couple of vending machines. I don't even know what's in this big crate right here, but I'm happy to help out the new dealership. I think we'll be getting paid about $700 just for hauling this. I could have done it tomorrow, but I don't have anything going on this evening, so hopefully Silver Run Forest is going to get a better local dealership. So I'm excited about that.